y'all. You want to eat supper with me? I am going to cook this eggplant. This big old fat eggplant. And I'm going to show you how to cut it in cubes. And I'm going to show you how delicious it's going to be. We got a little pork roast in the oven. And I did a little apple. And so y'all just come on over here with me. And let's peel this thing real quickly. Andrea's back there. She came to see me. Since I came to see her, now she's going to come see me. And so get you a bowl, and all you've got to do is cut up your eggplant. The last time I did this for y'all, and right here, I've got my deep skillet, and I'm getting my grease hot. It's got lard in there. There were some people that told me that they never had eaten an eggplant. So they're really good. And so what we want to do is we are going to cut it in cubes. Speak to them, Andre. They're watching.
Hi.
She came today, and since she does the color analysis, I don't know why she did it, but she bought the wrong color for herself. They can't see you. Get over here.
Where did I buy myself?
That orange sweater?
That was not mine.
Oh, okay. Anyway, she brought it to me. And so we're going to go see Carol tomorrow.
And Pam.
And Pam. And so I went through my closet, and I'm going to give Carol, if you're watching this, you're going to get some new clothes tomorrow from me. And you just peel your eggplant real quickly, and you cut it in cubes. Now, the reason we're cutting it in cubes is this. Because it's going to cook so quickly that it's not going to absorb all that grease. And you know it's true that when you cook an eggplant in circles with a little bit of grease in there, what happens? Huh? What happens?
Soaks it up.
It soaks it up. That's exactly right. Then you got to put more grease in it. So this way it's actually healthier. And it's really quick. So...
And do you put flour or cornmeal or anything?
Yeah, bring that. Here's what bring that over here. That's what I'm gonna put right there. All right, we're gonna use white lily, and I use the one with the scarecrow on it. Now they make another kind.
Well, this is buttermilk.
Yeah, the buttermilk one. That's what I'm gonna use today. But it's self-rising, means it's gonna rise up. But that's what I'm gonna use, and we're gonna pour a little bit over this eggplant. And we're going to eat it. We'll be boning tonight. I got her bed all ready for her. She's in Hannah's old room. That's where she sleeps.
My favorite room.
Yeah, it's got all those books on there. You can just pick out any book you want to read, can't you? I told Andrea what y'all said the other day. Somebody wrote in and said, what did you say the name of that plant was that you can't kill it? Tell them what it is.
It's we call it a flat iron.
A flat iron plant.
Uh-huh. I don't know. Maybe it's just an iron plant.
Well, whichever. It doesn't die.
No.
Where did you get your start?
It was already there when I bought the house.
Oh, okay.
I tried to kill it. But it keeps coming back.
But that place in your yard that nothing will grow, that you might make a little pudding green out of,
yes,
that's going to be nice. Which one of your grandchildren puts?
Well, they're probably all put.
Oh, okay.
Holly and Colton
like to do
are the golfers, yeah. Holly's taking golf now.
So Colton's her youngest grandbaby, right?
Yes.
There you go. That wasn't bad, was it? All right, so all I'm going to do, I'm not going to even pepper it. I'm just going to put a little salt on it, like that. And I'm going to put just a tad of buttermilk on it. And the only reason you put buttermilk on it is to wet it, so that that meal is going to stick to it. So I'd say gosh, it's getting thick, isn't it? I'm going to put about 3 tablespoons, and that will be plenty. If your buttermilk comes out and it's thick like that, it's still good, in case you're wondering. It is still good. Just add a little sweet milk to it or a little water, and it'll be fine. All right, stir it around like that and get it all coated, all right? Pour some of that in there.
Say when.
They can't see you. You got to get over here. They like to look. All right, let me see. You want to get it coated so all the dough is not enough. We're not going to eat bread tonight. This is going to be our bread. Okay, let's try that. I think that'll work. All right, so now we're going to do a test run. I'm going to drop one of these in, and it should start frying immediately. If it doesn't, that means my grease is not hot enough. So I'm just going to take one of these things and drop it in. Okay, I'm going to bring you over here and let you see what's going on.
I think it's ready.
I think it's ready too. So we got it set on 6, and it looks ready. All right, you can start dropping some in, and I'll get a pan to take some out, or a plate. Just one few at a time. There you go. We probably can't do it about a third of them. All right, maybe 2 or 3. Okay, let's let that cook. You see how they're cooking now? Real good. All right, we're going to be back in just a second when it's time to take those up. Okay, while this is cooking, I want Andrea to, she's got a question to ask y'all.
Oh, if anyone has a recipe for an eggplant casserole, I had an aunt that made it. She would cut up the eggplant in a circle, lay it in the sink, and put salt on it and leave it overnight. The next day, she would put the ground meat, layer the ground meat, layer the eggplant, layer the ground. It was delicious.
But we don't know what else went on it.
I don't, because I thought I had the recipe, but that's been maybe 40 years ago. So if anybody else knows how to make it,
Y'all let us
we'd
know.
love to have that recipe.
Yes, we would. We'd love to have
It
it.
was so good.
All right, I think these are ready.
Okay.
So we just take it, and I've got a paper towel here. We want to drain them. My mother couldn't eat oysters, y'all. She was allergic to all seafood. So when I taught her how to cut this in cubes and do this, every time I went to see my mama, she'd say, "Will you cook me some eggplant?" I said, "I sure will." And this is how I cooked it, right like this. And she loved it. Because I guess because it was the texture. Mm-hmm. On the inside, it's soft. And let me show you these. On the outside, it's crispy. And on the inside, it's soft. Now, you saw how this didn't cook but like
10 minutes, maybe?
No, I didn't know it cooked that long. Yeah. When it gets brown, it's done. I did turn my grease up to 8 because I thought, well, that just didn't, it needs to cook a little faster.
God, that's a big one.
How about that one?
Is that good?
I think so. And we have one more cooking.
Okay.
Are we going to be miserable tonight?
Yes. We eat all this.
Hey, let's taste one, y'all. Here it is. That's the inside. It's so good. Now listen. Here's what I cut up in cubes and fried the exact same way. Salt, you can add pepper if you want to, a little bit of buttermilk, and your cornmeal. Here's what I fry like that. Eggplant. Fried green tomatoes. Squash. Yellow squash and zucchini. Okra. All of that I do just like this. And it cooks faster. It's crispy and it doesn't absorb all that grease that's in there. But if you pan fry it in circles and your green tomatoes in circles, they're going to soak up all the grease. This is a healthier way. If you gotta have fried, cut it in cubes and get it out of there. Which I don't think I could live without a few fried things. I love fried stuff. I think we're not going to cook that. I think this is going to be a plenty for us because we got a lot of other stuff.
It is. I didn't know if you...
We'll save that for breakfast. But bake it in the oven. See how that is. We'll try something different. All right, while this is cooking, I want to show y'all what else we're having, and then we're going to eat. Let me get it out. Okay, right here, I've got a little pork tenderloin. And right here, I did us some baked apples. I did her apple and me an apple. If I can get it out. What I did is I cut my apple into, and it doesn't matter really what kind of apple you use. It just really doesn't matter. I think these were Gala, because that's what was on sale. I scooped out the center of the apple. I did not peel it because you need to eat the peeling. I put a teaspoon of sugar in each little thing, a pat of butter in each little thing, and covered it with cinnamon. And that is all I did. And they'll be real good. So I did me one and her one. Here, go ahead and get those up, and I'll be taking this up to show. All right, so this is what we're having. This is a little pork tenderloin, and what I did, they're real tiny. The pork tenderloins are. They're just small. And so, if I can get it out of here, there we go.
You want me to turn this off?
Yes, please. I sliced it kind of like you would do a piece, like a hot dog bun. I sliced it, but I didn't slice it all the way through, like a hot dog bun, so I could close it back up. And in that inside part, I put cream cheese, salt and pepper, and garlic. Then I roasted the garlic and put it on top of a whole garlic thing. And that juice you see in there, it's just butter and pork roast. That's all it is. I didn't put any water or anything like that. So we're having that. And then in here, I did baked sweet potatoes that we're going to put butter on. So we're having baked sweet potatoes, pork loin, apples, and eggplant. That's what we're going to eat for supper. How's that sound?
Delicious.
Delicious. So, anyway, I love to have Andre here. And you know what y'all might not know. One time we were looking up our ancestry. We knew each other in college, okay? We knew each other. We were friends. But we didn't realize that we were cousins. And tell them how we're cousins.
We have the same great-grandfather.
Now, what in the world? Can you believe that? So we're cousins. And then this other lady that we met in Texas one time when we went out there, lo and behold, Carol was cousins with her. I told Andrea, I said, you know, this is dangerous. People might be marrying their cousin and not know it.
Not know it.
I mean, it's possible, isn't it?
Exactly.
Anyway, we're going to eat our supper. Y'all have a great night. And cookies, all this little stuff that we've cooked tonight. That'll be a good thing. Bye.
Bye.